right, stage 2. Let's see that Corvette go by. All right, so I did the stage 2 plus NexGen. That means I have the Cobb intake. I've got the, let's see. Okay, so it's got the intake, the turbo inlet, the bypass valve, the electronic boost controller, the charge pipe, the intercooler, and then on the very back of the car I have the Nameless axle back, like the muffler delete. So that's really just a noisemaker. But everything else, NexGen stage 2 plus. Listen to it really quick when I come out of this turn. Jesus. So now everything right after that plastic piece that goes to the intake, everything after that is either aluminum or silicone. And that includes the turbo inlet, so it's replaced all the plastic pieces, so you can hear the car spool up. And then you can hear that blow off. Oh man, Fast and the Furious for sure. Yeah. Now, okay, so that's sound wise. The car feels so much different, and I'll just say it's like a smoother power delivery. So I saw someone else who had made a stage 2 video, and they were complaining a lot about the power delivery, and it seemed slower. I don't think so at all. I think it's just smoother. And it's weird. Okay, so it's like the electronic boost control allows for better control of the turbo. That's what I assume. And what it's doing is it's giving you that just accurate. You see that peak 20.0 psi. Its target, I believe, is like 19.5. So it's peaking at 20.5 and just not allowing your car to freak out. On the stock tune, man, I'd get like 22 psi peak. And then it'd have to dial it out. And what I was hearing, I was actually hearing the stock bypass valve while I'm under full throttle, still flooring it, the stock bypass valve blowing off a little bit, just giving a little tss, 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 tss. And that's like, that's not the job. The bypass valve shouldn't be the thing that's that's controlling your peak boost. You know, it shouldn't be blowing off just because it's hitting that top end. It should be done by the boost control. So honestly, I really hated that they redid the power the stage packages. I really hated it, and then I installed this one because I hadn't done the J pipe and the other part. And I gotta say, Jesus, this is I try not to say, oh man, it's really more powerful, but I have no other words than to say it is a much faster car. It is much faster. It smoothed out anything that was going on stage 1 plus wise. It's just the car feels right. And the cool thing is I am gonna get the J pipe and the other part, and then I'll get a Pro Tune. But I always have this map to default back to. Oh, here's another WRX I gotta pull out and get him. So yeah, I mean, just geez, man, if you're, and I gotta tell you, the install was a pain in the ass. A freaking pain in the ass. They give it like 2 to 3 wrenches depending on the part. Man, I would spread it over 2 days, and I would do the underhood, doggone all the underhood stuff where you're having to assemble that, because it's just like by the time you're done with everything, man, that's the last thing you want to be doing. So yeah, let's see if he'll play with us. So stage 1 plus was awesome. You got to hear some more of the blow off, but it's like crack. That blow off is like crack. You know, you hear it, you want to hear more. So this is like this is the ultimate in hearing that without doing a tune for an actual blow off valve. I mean, you heard it. Like when I went by that dude, oh man, there's no way he's not hearing that. You know. All right. Well, let's get some noise clips with the windows down. Yeah, honestly, this is as close to an external blow-off valve, which I did have. I had a 2005 WRX, and I, like an idiot, put a external blow-off valve on for like, as you could, yeah, it was like 3 days. 3 days before I couldn't handle what it was doing with the computer. Much younger days, but the way it sounded was awesome. And this, I would say, is right up there with it, man. Right up there with it. No drivability issues. Cobb, you're a pain in my ass, but this is an awesome NexGen Stage 2 package. I didn't expect that I would be doing a commercial for them, but I mean, geez, it just speaks for itself. So I'm thinking about doing that, the J pipe and the exhaust, but then there's part of me that's really, maybe I'll get tired of it after a while and want to chase some more sounds. But I'm really happy with how the car is right now. Really happy with how it's driving. Really happy with how it sounds when I'm passing people. I mean, just being able to blow off without trying. Like with the Stage 1 Plus, you gotta kind of try to blow off to where people around will hear you. With this, it's just gonna happen. It's just gonna happen. Your car is now that car. Even, you know, just a little bit, you're gonna get that blow off. McDonald's, da-da-da-da-da. NexGen 2 Plus, I'm loving it. We'll do more just, you know, you're casually leaving a light, and you know, you went through first, you know, you just kind of like see, you just can't help it. I'm just giving it a little bit. Oh man. Coronavirus. Oh man. Yeah, you can't help it. It's like a brand new car, you know, 78,000 miles, and it's like I have a brand new car.